Hey folks, it's Carrie from Pretty Neat. Thanks for joining me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I share videos here every week about organizing and decluttering your home and just making your space the best it can be. So I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button and stick around. Today I have a fun video. I am organizing my linen closet and I'm gonna take you along for the whole process. So my linen closet is actually pretty large and it fits a ton of stuff, which is both good and bad. I have definitely accumulated a lot of things since the pandemic. I have certainly been buying some extras of things like shampoos and all of my products and stuff that I use. And I've just kind of been shoving them in there as I've gotten them. It's also the space where I store my paper products. So I really need to go through it. I need to clear out the stuff that I'm not using anymore. I need to revisit my organizing systems in there. I have quite a few different types of containers that I'm using to hold things and really just go through them and kind of revamp the system. I also obviously have linens in there as well, and I try to limit those to just really the basic number of towels and sheets that I need. I live alone, so I really don't need a ton of that stuff, but I know there are some extras that I can probably part with. So I hope this is interesting for you to check out. I am going to show you the before and then some of the in-process decision making about what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. I'm going to show you how I'm arranging everything and then give you kind of the final look when I have it all reorganized. So here's my linen closet. I'm going to give you a peek at this before, and I have not done anything to this. It's just kind of been accumulating stuff. You can see here I have some containers and these little drawers, and I've just kind of allowed things to pile up on top of them, which isn't really great. I have a lot of different containers. Again, up here you can see stuff is just kind of been shoved in here, and the top shelf is where I keep a lot of my extras of paper products and skincare and soap and stuff like that. And again, there's really no rhyme or reason to this at the moment. When I moved in, obviously I set up some of these systems, but they've been neglected for quite a while, and so I just need to go through all of this and clean stuff out. On this bottom shelf there is my linens. I am in the middle of doing laundry, so things are a little more sparse than they normally are, but I generally keep everything, towels and sheets, on this bottom shelf. Even though this is my job as a professional organizer, I let things kind of get a little bit out of control as well. So today I'm going to address that. So if you're doing a project like organizing a linen closet, I recommend taking everything out of the closet. And I've done that here. These are all my containers, all my linens, all the extra stuff. Cleaning rags, everything. There's my cat, Priscilla. And then over here on my table, I have all the smaller things, these organizing drawers, which I really like for small things. And then just all of the extras, paper products. I have a monkey's lunchbox because, I mean, doesn't everybody? Anyway, I keep hair coloring stuff in there. And yeah, I'm going to get started. I'm going to dig through all of this. Some of it I haven't looked at in quite a while, and I will check back in and show you my progress. So I'm in the middle of this project, and I wanted to just share a couple tips for organizing in containers in your linen closet. So this is a container that I keep cleaning rags in, and I am using this as my maximum amount of cleaning rags. I just don't need that many. These ones on the bottom, they get washed and reused. And then the stuff on the top, this is kind of a quick tip. When I have a pair of socks that have a hole in them, I will toss them in here, and then these are like single use I'll use these to clean things in my car, or I have some sliding glass doors and I will just wipe down the outside part that gets dirty with one of these, and then I can just toss them. So it's, you could certainly wash and reuse those, but it's just a way to get kind of one final use out of a pair of socks. But I had a bunch of things piled up on top of this bin, and I just pared this collection down to what fits inside of here. So I'm using the bin as my maximum space for cleaning rags. And then another tip I have is to, when you have a bunch of little things, like this is where I keep all my travel containers. I mean, who knows when I'll be traveling again, but maybe someday. But a lot of the stuff was just jumbled inside of this bin. So I just kind of divided it up into these plastic zippered bags, which I also use when I travel to contain all of them in my suitcase. And then I just have a little section of larger things. But basically, rather than having all of this stuff just tossed in here, it's divided up in these bags. And then this is a container that I keep my nail polish in. Not everyone has a big nail polish collection, I know, but I do like to I do my own nails, so I do like to keep this stuff on hand. And I have just put a few of these little boxes. These were just boxes that, I don't know, something came in. I'm using the top and bottom here, and then I have another box there. And again, this serves a couple purposes. It allows me to divide them by color family, which I know is really not necessary, but like I have all my reds here, all my like glitters and clear stuff, and then all the blues and grays and that type of thing. But more than dividing it by color, what this really allows me to do is keep all of them upright in this bin, and to keep stuff from just falling over and becoming a big mess in here. So using smaller containers inside of bigger containers can be helpful when you're dealing with a bunch of little things like nail polish bottles. So I've been through everything from the linen closet, and this is my pile of trash. This is just from consolidating things and getting rid of excess packaging. You probably find the same kind of thing happening in your linen closet. I had a bunch of expired items and things that I just don't use anymore. So these are all going in the trash. And then I have this one hair tool that I have not used in at least a year, so I'm gonna donate that. So I want to give you a peek into the finished organization here in my linen closet. I have pretty much kept the arrangement of things as it was before. That was working pretty well for me. I have paper products here, some lesser used items and travel bags over here. I have these 4 closed containers with things that are more occasional use, like I have my nail polish and my cleaning rags and stuff there. One tip that I have is to think about the things that you use most often, to put them in the spot where they're most easily accessed, and also for those things that you reach for pretty regularly, to have just an open container as opposed to the things that are more occasional use where you can have a container with a top. So that's something that I make a distinction on. And this open one here is mostly products that I currently use, and this is kind of the overflow back stock, you might call it. And then down here I have my laundry items. These 2 drawers I have had for years. I'll link to them down below or something similar. They're just great for really small items, keeping them contained and keeping them categorized. I don't have them labeled because I've used them for so long. I just know what's in each drawer, but I keep all of my small nail stuff in here. This one is all dental, and I have kind of like the first aid drawer, and this one is more like skincare and masks and things like that. So for all that little stuff that tends to get lost, something like this is really helpful. And then I have some more open containers over here, again, for things that I reach for somewhat regularly and I want to just be able to grab, like nail polish remover, and I have all my hand sanitizing stuff in this first one here, and then back here some lesser used items, but it just makes it easy to see. And for these types of bottles where they need to stand up, this is a good solution. And then again, the bottom shelf is my linens. I do have a few things in the laundry, but I try to keep this pretty pared down, and I don't have a lot of extra sheets and towels. So that's it. So didn't that come out great? I'm just really excited to have pared down that space and to now know what I have, be able to see everything a little easier, be able to find things. And I know how much of everything that I have, because when we stockpile things, there's that risk that we're gonna forget about stuff. And I feel like now I have a better sense of what's in there and I can see it more clearly. And I will know just what I have and what I need to buy and what I'm all stocked up on. I hope this video provided you with some ideas about organizing and decluttering your own linen closet. If you did get anything out of this video, please hit the like button. It helps my channel out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. I share videos here every week about organizing and decluttering your home and just making your space the best it can be. Talk to you soon.